We need Batman.
Stop. Won't happen. Timeout.
Well, guys, here we go. Backlash. Full bet. Here we go.
And this is St. Louis, Missouri, the gateway to the West, in a city deeply rooted in professional wrestling tradition. Lying along the banks
What's up,
of the
guys?
mighty Mississippi, St. Louis is home to the Major League Baseball's Cardinals and also the NHL's Blues.
And also to Backlash 2020.
Which is sold out at home tonight to WWE Backlash. Well, anyways, I feel responsible for this, but my best friend, broadcaster, colleague, Pat McAfee, heading into the ring tonight in action against a vicious and dangerous former world champion,
Boo! Gunter Boo!
She's the inaugural Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria, looking for
Lyra
revenge.
Valkyria.
Her former mentor, the 7-time world champion, the man, Becky Lynch, looks to win the Intercontinental Championship here live tonight. And this is the hometown of this man, seeking his 15th world title.
The Viper.
John Cena.
Randy Orton. I feel like R-Truth is gonna come out and help John Cena during the main event. I feel like it. We'll just have to wait and see.
Mean anything to me because the last real champ is here. Talking back, getting ready.
Orton versus Cena, yeah, I feel like R-Truth is gonna come out and help what do you call it? John Cena. And I really want Batman McAfee to win this match against Gunther.
I'm gonna make that matter like I made you matter.
Yeah, man. 5, 2.
You're gonna be in for one hell of a night.
Winners write history.
And now, Morgan & Morgan presents WWE Backlash.
What's gonna be the opening? Yeah!
You are looking live at the sold-out Enterprise Center in downtown St. Louis, Missouri. We are sold out with 17,155
Hold on.
WWE fans on hand for WWE Backlash.
No! Woo! Okay, so it's fatal 4-way first.
The following is a fatal 4-way match for the United States Championship. Introducing the challenger. First, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 200
Georgie. Hey. Hey. Nice. Yeah.
Kick off Backlash tonight, a fatal four-way match for the United States Championship. Hello again, everybody, at ringside tonight. I'm Michael Cole from Monday Night Raw. He's Wade Barrett from Friday Night SmackDown. Our normal partner, Pat McAfee, not here tonight because he has a match with Gunther later on. But what a way to kick off the night for the U.S. title.
Yeah, what is likely to be one of the most physical matches of the year. Championship on the line. Packed arena, and they are bellowing out support for the megastar L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Tremendous statistics from our Jackie Redmond during the countdown show. L.A. Knight has been extremely successful so far in 2025. More wins than just about anyone.
McIntyre.
Next, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds,
Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre has not held a championship since WrestleMania 40, some near 14 months ago. The night he won the World Heavyweight title, defeating Seth Rollins, only to hold it for 5+ minutes before being cashed in on by one of the men in this matchup tonight, Damian Priest. In those 14 months.
And speaking of Priest, I think Damian Priest is going to be next. It's either Damian Priest or it is Drew McIntyre. We'll see. I mean, either Damian Priest or Jacob Fatu.
To make these three opponents pay this evening. Course, McIntyre yesterday on SmackDown did connect with a claymore to the jaw of the champ Jacob Fatu. That could be the pathway to victory and gold tonight for McIntyre. And a win here, capturing the United States Championship will make Drew McIntyre a Grand Slam champ.
Yep, I knew it. It's Damian Priest. I knew it.
Damian Priest is a former United States champion. Would love to win the gold back here.
Boom.
No one will ever forget Backlash 2 years ago in Puerto Rico. Damian Priest and Bad Bunny. One of the most incredible matchups we've seen at this event as we celebrate the 20th Backlash here tonight.
Damian Priest has a major point to prove after losing the Sin City Street Fight at WrestleMania 41 to one of his opponents tonight, Drew McIntyre, something the Street King Priest wants to make good this evening.
And tonight, Backlash is brought to you in part by Papa John's. Order pizza
For Morgan and Morgan, brother.
delivery tonight.
Five two. Low, tone, 5-2.
From Sacramento, California, weighing in at 291 pounds, he is the United States Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Ladies and gentlemen, the United States champion Jacob Fatu has never been pinned or made to submit.
He is wearing the title like the Fiend. Is he the next Fiend or whatever? Fiend, Bray Wyatt?
In order to lose his United States championship, because the first man to get pinfall or submission becomes the champion.
Yeah, that's why Drew McIntyre's reaction to this becoming a fatal four-way is a little surprising to me. I think the pathway to victory for LA Knight, Damian Priest, and indeed the Scottish Terminator McIntyre is that much easier in that they don't have to pin the current champion, a man who may well be unpinnable.
Jacob Fatu staring across the ring at that man, LA Knight. The man Fatu defeated in WrestleMania in an incredible match for the United States title. What a shot. McIntyre has a scowl on his face as he makes his way to the ring to officially begin this match for the prestigious United States Championship. Dozens of WWE Hall of Famers have held this title over the years. Of course, the very first found back in 1974. Someone who this part of the world knows very well. The late great Harley Race.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about Bruno Simon. 5-2. 5-2. 5-2. 5-2. 5-2. 5-2. 5-2. 5-2. 5-2. 5-2.
The man that the world is chanting the name of right now, Jacob Fatu. Try and focus all of your energies on softening up one of the other
5-2. 5-2. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. 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 Oh. Oh.
Possibly cost them in this match tonight.
Vacating the ring and leaving the
Oh.
to the champ with the former.
Oh, look at that!
Oh my God!
Neckbreaker by Knight has Fatu went head first off the post, and Priest now into the ring.
Oh, damn.
Together last night, the second the match ended, they started throwing fists at one another. All bets are off now. Every man for himself.
And LA Knight now. Oh, and there's that slingshot. Shoulder right to the chest of Jacob Fatu. Oh, and look at Fatu driven into LA Knight's knees, and LA Knight focused here in the early going tonight.
Out of the blocks is the megastar. He wants his gold back.
LA Knight, yeah. That. Oh yeah. LA Knight, yeah. Oh. So. Oh. Oh. No. DDT by Knight. Yeah. Double elbow to Priest and McIntyre. Yeah. Ban some. No.
And here's the cover now. And a
Kick out that. Wait, was that 2 or 1? 1. That was 1. I thought that was 2, but it's 1. It was 1. It was like the rap was 5-2. 5-2. 5-2. 5-2. 5-2.
Remember, Knight was embarrassed at the way that he lost at WrestleMania. It was a great match, but he
F-A-T-U, 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 5-2, F-A-T-U, F-A-T-U, 5-2, 5-2. Jesus, straight into the post by Priest and Knight.
Just like I said, temporary alliance. Well, I like the alliance in taking out Jacob Fatu. Oh my God.
Damn, McIntyre. Damn. Oh, Spunbuster. Neck breaker. Neck breaker to Priest. Neck breaker to Fatu. A trio of neck breakers. First to Knight, second neck breaker to Priest, third neck breaker to Knight. I mean, Fatu. Oh, here we go. Clothesline. Super kick by Fatu.
We've seen time and time again already in this match the inherent problem of a fatal four-way. There is always a fresh opponent lurking and waiting to strike when you least expect it.
That step-up kick by Priest and Fatu now on the top rope. Damian Priest going to go up high as well. So agile for a right man.
Hurricane Rana from the top rope. Oh.
And Priest.
Boom.
Just one wrinkle in the massive playbook of this powerful Puerto Rican.
And now Damian Priest takes out Fatu on the other side of that flatliner, taking out LA Knight. McIntyre finds his way back into the ring as well. Priest turns his attention again to the champion. And a big kick by Priest again.
We want tables. We want tables. We want tables. I want tables. You guys want tables. Hell, everyone wants goddamn tables on this one. I mean, it's a fatal four-way match, so DQs are off. Disqualification are off. Oh.
Perhaps realizing he is the most durable threat in the matchup.
Spinning a heel kick by Damian Priest, who now finds himself in control.
I'm impressed because Priest is in control and he's not breathing heavy at all. This deep into a matchup for a lot of offense. Wake up.
Here it is down by two. Samoa drop out of the barricade.
Some moment dropped a factor by the barricade.
Tightened up the diet.
Factor.
Doesn't be anywhere near this man because he is completely unhinged. Here's a man who I've told this story before. Spent a number of times in jail, got out, had to sleep on a mattress. Said, I'm never going back there again. I'm going to become a wrestler. I'm going to make some money. And I'm going to destroy people in the process. I'm going to use that killer instinct that I learned in jail and take it on everybody here in WWE.
Oh, God, we've got two alpha males from opposite sides of the planet about to square off.
No back down in either one of these men. McIntyre and Fatu.
All gas, no brakes. Doesn't do you
Oh, gas.
when you hit
And now break with it. Yarame. 5, 2. 5-2. Now, oh damn. Now they're trading blows. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. 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 Ooh. McIntyre, I heard him scream. He said not today. Papa Simone dropped the McIntyre by Fatu. Oh God. Jason's into the corner. He's now gonna try and cripple freaking
of Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, I mentioned there was a table between us when I spoke with him earlier.
Gotta stay a safe distance away from this man. The problem is he can close distance in double quick time.
This is awesome.
For his size, the power, the agility,
This is
the strength,
awesome.
the quickness,
This is
the
awesome.
offensive style.
He's also absorbed more punishment than anyone else in this matchup. Yet now he is firmly in control.
Yeah, but
What does that tell you?
it took a little bit too much time there, and McIntyre right to the eyes. The official can do nothing because remember, no disqualification in a fatal four-way match.
You simply gotta go savage against Jacob Fatu. Do what you gotta
Never do a thing, Jim. Oh yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage out, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah.
McIntyre not able to do anything as LA Knight now heads to the top rope.
Oh, top rope, shit, top rope. Nope, nope, Fatu. Got him down. He said, Nana, 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 Nana. Jesus. Jacob. Just about to Jesus. Suicide dive. No. Come on, Fatu. Swanton. Paying the miles to Jeff Hardy. BFT. BFT. South of heaven. Holy Jesus. Claymore. It was like WrestleMania all over again, but with the GTS Spear stomp. But now it's at Backlash, and now it's Claymore after Claymore after BFT after South of Heaven. Holy Jesus. Claymore. Caprice. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome.
In St. Louis.
Two things guaranteed to win. You need to take your body to places your opponents won't. And secondly, all four of these men are going to need major medical intervention when this one is over.
Yeah, come on, Fatu. Let's do this, man. Oh, no. Shit. Future Shock DDT.
About that medical attention, Cole.
And Fatu now rolls out to the apron. LA Knight able to counter for the BFT. LA Knight caught up with Fatu, rolled out of the ring, and now McIntyre aftershock again. I should say the future shocked again by McIntyre. Kick up now by Drew.
We'll feel the aftershock to the level of impacts these competitors are absorbing. Drew's cooking something up here like a tightly coiled.
Claymore! Drew McIntyre into the cover. Hooks the leg. And Priest
Pulls out the Priest pull out the official.
And once again, Damian Priest has screwed Drew McIntyre out of a championship.
Perfectly illegal, but incredibly underhanded. Priest just halting the career of Drew McIntyre.
But again, Wade, we talked about this earlier tonight with this animosity.
And the timekeeper.
Cost him the match. Priest just cost McIntyre a title again. Meanwhile, Fatu back into the ring.
And this is just playing into the hands of Jacob Fatu and potentially LA Knight.
Maybe to Fatu because he's just delivered headbutt after headbutt tonight. And that's, for all intents and purposes, turned into a
Yeah, I mean, Fatu. Nope, moonsault, no one home.
It's the moonsault that has taken everyone out. LA
Oh, come on. Come on, Knight. L.A. Knight. Yeah. Elbow. L.A. Knight. Yeah. Big elbow again. What? I thought that was 3. I thought that was 3. Guess that's 2.
Meanwhile, the fight between McIntyre and Priest is now spilled out onto the floor seats of the WWE fans here. McIntyre driven off an equipment case and now talking trash to the camera.
When you see the Colt win a match all the way out there, these two completely focus on one another and not thinking.
Oh, Jesus. No.
The hell are they going now? McIntyre and Priest up in that area for where our audio and our video equipment are all stored. Those massive crates.
Nothing positive ever happens from this position.
And now up top, McIntyre.
Oh, Jesus.
Out of the entire equation.
That was a long old drop.
Now that's Super Black. And no, South of Heaven. Not the South of Heaven. From the boxes onto the table. No.
And again, the rage and the stain between these two coming to a boiling point tonight.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my Jesus. What in the world? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Priest is down. LA Knight and Fatu are down at ringside as we take another look. Watch this impact wave.
Oh my God, a standard South of Heaven is bad
A
enough.
standard South of Heaven. Dude, the goddamn thing. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Apparently it has wave.
Well, medical staff have understandably sprinted out here. That may have been an error from Damian Priest, who saw the red rag before his eyes. The mist descended, and there is now a somber chill in the air as these two men are in great danger.
And again, remember, Wade, there are no countouts, there are no disqualifications. This matchup ends only with pinfall or submission. So LA Knight realizing that, trying to take advantage as he sends the champ Fatu into the ring post.
Well, I'm completely writing off McIntyre and Priest. Oh God, at this point, this is a one-on-one match, and it's getting really ugly.
And now Fatu on our announce table. The hood of the announce table could crash into our laps, and now using the front of the announce table as a weapon to Fatu. Jacob Doubt perched on the announce table here.
And the referee's completely
Oh, God.
unable to prevent any of this carnage going
No.
on. The match continues.
LA Knight. Top rope.
LA Knight now.
Oh my God.
Right, headed up to the second.
L.A.
And look who's here. Solo Sikoa.
Solo. Boo.
Off the announce table and maybe saving his championship.
He's to have backup in this game, and LA Knight just knew that his chance of victory went begging.
Look at it! A clothesline! Who the hell?
Who in
Oh my
the...
God! Wait, that's one of the biggest free agents.
That's Rosie.
That's Jeff Cobb.
Oh, no. I thought it was... It looked like Rosie, though.
To the post.
Apparently doing Solo Sikoa's dirty work for him.
LA Knight completely blindsided, has absolutely no idea what hit him or who hit him.
This guy is just a ball of muscle and menace.
He just crushed Knight's spine against the ring post. And now sends Knight back into the ring. Fatu now coming to at ringside. He looks as confused as we are.
Hey, get him out of here.
Oh shit. Watch out, Fatu.
Well, the damage has been done by that man. And now Jacob Fatu is going to
Watch out, Knight. Oh, damn.
A now defenseless LA Knight. Again, Wade. Fatu looks as perplexed as the rest of us.
Well, whatever the deal, Solo Sikoa has struck here.
Moonsault. He's gonna retain. Let's go. Still, the United States champion. Moon Werewolf. Jacob Fatu.
Don't look a dead horse in the mouth. Fatu retains thanks to that intervention, but it does not appear that Fatu wanted any kick or any help whatsoever.
Jacob Fatu wins the fatal four-way match for the United States Championship. Wade, remember what Solo Sikoa said last night on SmackDown? He said, I'm out of soldiers. You got to wonder, is this man his newest soldier?
Yeah. American Nightmare. J.O. song. Yeet. 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 Yeet.
I'm used to everyone in the WWE wanting a piece of me, but now that I use the whole spice cracking ball, I gotta look out for everyone else. I get it. They all want the 24/7 push. Even my grandpa. Grandpa knows a good smell when he takes it. Now I'm the old spice guy. I'm the old spice guy.
On June 28th,
Ju-
from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia,
June 20.
champions live
United.
here. WWE Night of Champions for the first time ever in Kingdom Arena, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Tickets available soon on ebook.
June 28th. Saudi Arabia.
Well, folks, the General Entertainment Authority, in cooperation with WWE, has announced that Night of Champions will be held at Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia on Saturday, June 28th. Friday Night SmackDown emanates from Kingdom Arena the night before. This marks the first time SmackDown will be held in Saudi Arabia's capital. General ticket sale information and further event updates available in the upcoming week. And tonight, WWE Backlash, presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Injured, go to forthepeople.com. Lots to talk about already as we get set for the Backlash post-show. Immediately following the main event here tonight on Peacock and WWE social media channel, Jackie Peter and Big E will break things down. You see the array of special guests that are going to be on the event later on tonight. Our main event tonight here in St. Louis, Missouri, John Cena versus Randy Orton. Their storied rivalry began 25 years ago. They've had 23 one-on-one matches in their career. Tonight, could be the final time they meet in WWE. But before we get there, it's a heated rivalry born in betrayal. Lyra Valkyria looks to claim redemption as she faces off with Becky Lynch in a match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Will Lyra finally strike back at the man and settle the score? It's an all-Irish showdown for the Women's Intercontinental Championship up next.
Okay. So,
everyone gets a welcome off. So
who do you think? There's only one man that could come out and help John Cena during the match. And that, the match between Randy Orton and John Cena, aka John Cena. And guess who that is? That could be the only one that could be Mr. R-Truth. I don't know, but here in 13 seconds, the PLE is about to come on in 6 seconds. Lyra Valkyria for Becky Lynch in 1 second. Here we go. Yeah.
Scheduled for one fall is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Dublin, Ireland, the man,
First one-on-one match since May 27th of 20 of last year. What the hell?
She lost a steel cage match to Liv Morgan at that point in time. Had a couple of tag team matchups, of course, at WrestleMania, and then the night that she turned on Lyra Valkyria. Will that come into play tonight, Wade? She really hasn't had this match in a year.
I think she's fine. She's absolutely ready. She's primed. Class is permanent. And you shake up the ring rust in a heartbeat when you're as good as Becky Lynch.
And this match is sponsored tonight by Cricket. Fast and powerful nationwide 5G coverage. You can stress less and smile more. Becky Lynch, a 7-time world champion. Royal Rumble winner, couple-time tag team champ, former NXT women's champion as well.
Won it all, but now gets a chance to add one more in the form of the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Woo!
Don't.
and her opponent from Dublin, Ireland. She is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
She won a 12-person tournament to become the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion back in January. Very proud champion, holding the title for 100 plus days.
Woo!
We would learn that it was Becky Lynch,
Woo!
the woman who attacked Bayley, who was supposed to team with Lyra Valkyria for the tag titles at WrestleMania. Becky and Lyra would go on to win the titles, and then Becky would turn her back on this woman, a woman who looked up, idolized Becky Lynch. She was a protege of sorts, only to be betrayed after losing the tag team championship match.
It was the ultimate feel-good story when these two won the tag championships at WrestleMania 41, only to capitulate 24 hours later. Lyra Valkyria, I would argue, ruined the triumphant return of one of the biggest names in the industry after an 11-month absence.
Becky Lynch forcing her way to that matchup after attacking Bayley. Nonetheless, this is for the Intercontinental Championship. Lyra Valkyria, Becky Lynch. Lyra does own a victory over Becky back in 2023, Halloween Havoc at NXT. Lyra would beat Becky Lynch to take the NXT Women's Championship.
Many people would argue that was a fluke victory. If you check out exactly how that went down, it was a very quick pin out of nowhere. But Becky Lynch is about to make amends for that tonight.
Well, fluke or not, she won. And if Lyra beats Becky tonight, are you going to call that a fluke as well, Wade?
If she does it in a fluky way, I certainly will.
Jessica Carr going to have her hands full in this matchup here tonight. In an interview with Sports Illustrated, Lyra Valkyria said Becky loved being an idol. She tried to be helpful. Once was helpful with the women in the locker room. That has completely changed. Now Becky has become jealous and bitter. Wants to take the top spot from anyone she can.
I personally do not agree with that perspective of Lyra Valkyria whatsoever. Becky Lynch continues to show tough love for the young Dublin.
Becky now.
Lyra basically used Becky Lynch as the blueprint to her own success.
Boom. Nice arm drag.
For a cover, she does get it here. A kick it.
1.
Deep arm drag by Becky. Lyra said that Becky Lynch no longer cares who she hurts. Lyra said, I will not be walked on.
That was about a little bit of gratitude from Lyra Valkyria. Becky Lynch has basically given Lyra Valkyria the exact know-how how to make it in this game and become a major star and champion. Thank you occasionally, dude.
A lot of thank yous. To the protege.
Let's go, Lyra. Let's go, Lyra.
Boston crowd is about to get even worse for Becky Lynch.
And Lyra punishing Lynch here with the Intercontinental title on the line. Will Becky give up here?
This move is equal parts painful and equal parts humiliating. Dominance in the early goings from the youngster Valkyria.
This is a great confidence being shown by Lyra here. Slow pace. Punishing Becky, making her pay.
There'll be some snap in the process. I'm not going to argue the technical acumen of Lyra Valkyria. My God, circle.
And Becky in trouble again. Will she give up to Valkyria with the title on the line? Lyra Valkyria is coming to her own. This is not the Lyra Valkyria that Becky faced 2 years ago.
Not the Lyra Valkyria of 6 weeks ago, and that is thanks to Becky Lynch. It's tough growth in the mindset of Lyra Valkyria.
And look at Valkyria putting on the clinic here against one of the all-time greats. Shoulders are down. Becky's got a kick.
Effectively child's play thus far from Lyra Valkyria.
Waist lock standing, switch by Lynch.
Okay.
Oh, look at this. Northern Lights. And a kick out by Lynch.
What you guys up
Type in
to?
there. Becky Lynch on the
Nothing.
from the off.
You mentioned it, Wade, that Becky Lynch brought this out of Lyra.
Yep, I'm just watching Backlash. WWE Backlash.
Has had an incredible title reign. WWE fans are behind her. And Valkyria now with a kick riding Becky to the barricade.
So what you're telling me is there is nothing to the backwards of the fundamental of Becky Lynch.
I don't think Becky expected this out of Lyra, but she's getting it here tonight at Backlash. I really love watching the development of this woman. Lyra Valkyria,
Yeah, it makes me fall for a
world champ. At some point in her future, no doubt about that. Becky Lynch now, and there's the better. As Lyra took a bit too much time hitting up the top of it now. Becky Lynch on the attack.
Becky Lynch showing that finesse that has made her a top-level star in this industry. And Becky Lynch, as much as anyone else, did not
I'll be back.
have an easy climb to the top in this thing. Nobody rolled out the red carpet for her. Why the hell should she roll out the red carpet?
Well, thank God I have 2 phones, so I can now play music while I'm there.
Becky wants the Intercontinental title again. She's been a world champ and NXT champ, tag champ, would love to become the second ever Intercontinental champion, and now really taking it out on Valkyria. And she's got to be careful here because Lyra's got the chance advantage. She's got to be pinned or submitted for Becky to win the title. Here's the cover. Now by Becky to kick out at 2.
Now that one. I like it.
And it's one thing coming out of the blocks hard. It's another thing riding through that storm and showing you have champion caliber endurance and durability. And right now we're seeing that Becky Lynch has taken the sting out of the tail of Lyra Valkyria.
Well, Becky, the veteran, slowing things down, now controlling Lyra. Big slap across the face. This is all mental now, Wade, right? Mind game, establishing dominance.
There's the clear weakness when it comes to Lyra Valkyria against Becky Lynch. Move for move, hold for hold, athleticism for athleticism. You can't put a piece of paper between them. But the mindset of Becky Lynch is concrete. There's still some naivety, some innocence to Lyra Valkyria, and that in this game is a massive problem.
Now Lyra Valkyria able to roll through. Nobody home for Becky. Becky using the ropes to her advantage. And there's an exploder.
I can hear it.
Becky again looking to win the championship.
Oh my god.
Shoulders down and a kick out.
Hey,
Biggie talked about this in the countdown show. The fact that it takes a long time to find yourself in WWE. It doesn't happen in weeks, it doesn't happen in months, it takes years to get to that point. I was just on the cusp of that.
Yeah, verbally, she's certainly already there. These past few weeks have been a completely different persona and attitude from Valkyria. Now you have to back that up. In-ring bell-to-bell with the bright spotlights on a PLE against one of the very best. It's a tall order.
Becky Lynch, who again admitted to attacking Bayley a few weeks ago. Very vocal about Bayley in recent weeks.
I'll tell you right now, Bayley being taken out of that matchup, if Bayley allowed these two to win the gold, the end justifies the means. And Lyra Valkyria got the greatest spotlight of her entire career thanks to Becky Lynch taking the
Is this your girl? Is this your girl? I want to say thank you for having your girl.
Becky screaming to that man who's the fiance of Lyra Valkyria sitting in the front row here at ringside. And that just tipped Lyra off, and she's fighting back now against Becky.
So an insult to injury, goading your opponent's future family member while defeating her and taking away a championship.
For the title. And a kick out. And again, that great mind game by the veteran. Bring out the emotion in Lyra. Or she would make a mistake.
Exactly the level Lyra Valkyria needs to round her game out to if she wants to be a future Hall of Famer like the man Becky Lynch. Bloody in full control is Becky Lynch.
Yeah, but that's how she made her name, right? Bruised and bloody for man.
With her nose splattered across her
Oh, look at
face.
Lyra though. Very defiant. Lyra Valkyria with a slap to Becky Lynch. And Lyra now taking the blows from Becky.
Yeah, the audacity of Lyra
What a
Valkyria.
coward! What a coward! By Lyra! Trying to set Becky up! Down goes Lynch!
Tremendous power there from Lyra Valkyria fighting through the pain and that onslaught of slaps from Lynch. And managing to get a little breathing room finally.
It is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. There's been only one Intercontinental Champion, and that would be Lyra Valkyria, holding the title for over 100 days and trying to fight back here against one of the all-time greats in Becky Lynch. And Lyra now with the clothesline, starting to build some momentum, and this is the fire we've been talking about that Lyra's been showing as of late.
This is the adaptive and reflexive brilliance of Lyra Valkyria, figuring it out as you go along. It's why she's had so much success thus far.
Cartwheel turned into the Enziguri, follows it up now. With that sit-out powerbomb, cover, and a kick out by Lynch. And Lyra almost pleading with our official, Jessica Carr. What do I need to do to put Becky away?
It was a nice effort there from Lyra Valkyria. She simply didn't get the height on that powerbomb to put away someone the caliber of Becky Lynch. And that's signs of fatigue on the body of the champion.
It's 17,155 sold out at the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri tonight for Backlash. Jacob Fatu saw him retain the United States Championship just a few moments ago. And Lyra do the same for the Women's Intercontinental title. Or will Becky Lynch win the gold?
Let's go, Lyra. Let's go back.
Toe-to-toe with Becky.
Completely hanging in there, and this is not a position the challenger Lynch wants to find herself in.
From the top row, Big Swallow, what a silverplex! Lyra able to hold her up there for maximum impact. And Becky able to kick out it too.
What?
Shows you how well-rounded physically Lyra Valkyria truly is. This stalling suplex off the second rope there, connecting flush on the lower back of Becky Lynch, taking out your ability to kick out at just about. Becky Lynch was able to dig deep enough to keep this one going.
WWE fans applauding this great matchup for the Women's Intercontinental title. Becky, nice standing switch by Valkyria. Roll up now, shoulders down. Becky turns it around. Shoulders down on Lyra. Becky trying to use the rope in the efficient part. Don't tell me that was instinct, Wade. That was
One,
premeditated.
It was a wily veteran move, it just didn't
Nope.
pay off.
And Becky, down goes Valkyria. Cover by Lynch. Can she do it here? Almost had her.
Right now, Becky Lynch is realizing she perhaps underestimated the resolve of the champion tonight. Valkyria has been outstanding. I expect that every time from Becky Lynch.
The physical and mental exhaustion being shown by two of these women as this sold-out crowd looks on. Becky trying to get fired up now. Begging Lyra to get to her feet so Becky can put her away. Look for the man.
banana slam now.
Counter by Valkyria. Into the corner goes Lynch. And Becky got caught this time. Went to the well once too often, and Lyra was able to capitalize.
Unfortunately for Lynch, she managed to land on her feet.
Over the top and take it out. The challenger.
Immediately pouncing. Lyra Valkyria just when Becky Lynch thought she was out of danger. Nowhere to hide against this woman.
Lyra top rope, leg drop to the back of the neck.
Kerry Patia. A move she perfected in NXT UK.
And that slight hesitation, and there, right there, Wade, you see the inexperience.
Complete indecision there. Shot that she had before she looked up. Oh! Lynch tried to get her knees up. I don't think she quite connected.
Yeah, but she did a bit. She didn't get all of it, but it was enough. It was just enough. So watch this.
With that Perry Patia that she won many matches with to get the gold in NXT UK back in the day. This indecision, though, before going for the pin, perhaps cost her this one. Knees up, catching the edge, you're right, Cole, of the frame of Lyra Valkyria, just allowing Becky Lynch to escape the worst of it.
And again, a slight indecision shows you the inexperience of Lyra. Will it cost her in this match against Lynch?
That's the growth you have to find if you want to get to the level that Becky Lynch is at. It shows her still weaknesses within Valkyria's.
Just like that. Oh, wait a minute. Look for a backslide. Becky able to counter. And now Lynch down. Oh, look at an armbar here. Trying to lock an armbar.
Armbar. Disarmbar. Disarmer.
Nicely there.
And now Lyra with an armbar rolling on Becky. She almost set Becky up for the disarmer and then turned it into an armbar. And now Becky Lynch trying to get into a pinning combination here. And Becky Lynch out there it is. There's the disarmer. The disarmer now on Lyra. Will she give the champion a tap out?
So Lynch diligently trying to take this one out, and clearly, like Lyra Valkyria knows just how dangerous that hold is.
Yeah, Lyra able to slip out of it. And now, man, he went for the man in a slam. Lyra rolls into the cover. Almost had her. And this time, Becky connects. Man, handle, slam for the title. Kick out by Valkyria again. Becky Lynch second guessing herself. Everything she's thrown at Lyra, and now she's lost it.
Yeah, that was an ego-crushing kick out by Lyra Valkyria. the confidence ebbing away from Becky Lynch, and now you see sheer panic in the eyes of the challenger, wondering what the hell she has to do to win this goal.
We talked to Becky earlier today, and she was cocky, egotistical, and now Becky with a chair. You can't win the title with a chair, Becky.
Yeah, come on, big comeback.
It's about the Intercontinental Championship.
This is Becky Lynch completely losing her mind at this point. Game plan out the window.
Well done, guys.
She doesn't want to see the match in that way either.
A huge favor to Becky Lynch there. Keeping this matchup alive. Wait a second.
So as Jessica Clark throws the chair out of the ring, Becky Lynch now has exposed the turnbuckle in the corner. The steel turnbuckle now exposed. The pad has been ripped off. Valkyria sends Becky. Well, Becky Clark almost got caught there. That's German suplex released by Lyra. Valkyria with a big spin kick. And now Lyra. Second rope. Boots up. This time it connects. This time to the pain. Kick out by Becky.
Jesus.
Well, both women giving it everything they've got, but their opponent has been equal to everything thus far.
There's complete exhaustion from both of these top superstars.
And it's mental fatigue that is the killer at this point. You know you've dropped your best shots, and it's not been good enough.
Lyra now bringing Becky up on her shoulders. Becky again into the counter. Whoa! Second turnbuckle, not the exposed one.
Highly fortunate.
Man and the slam.
Another cover by Lynch. Another kick out by Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria survives again, and Becky Lynch is beside herself.
Well, Lyra Valkyria is showing the world just how hard-wearing she is. Tolerating massive levels of abuse, and this is getting super ugly.
Yeah, Becky Lynch is just, she lost it. Doesn't know what she needs to do to put Lyra away.
I don't think Lyra Valkyria has any clue where she's at now, and it's about to get even worse.
Oh, blocked by Lyra. Now Jessica Carr realizes the turnbuckle's been exposed. She's going to head out to, I guess, grab the pad. Meanwhile, Becky went for another manhandle slam. Lyra Valkyria has Becky up. Nightwing!
Nightwing.
The official was out of position, but she was doing her job, and it allowed Becky to kick out.
Yeah. Has taken victory away from the champ.
It wasn't Jessica Carr's fault. She was doing her job, trying to put the pad back on the turnbuckle. A bit out of position, and that slight difference may have cost Lyra.
The referee completely unsighted to what's going on, trying to fix that clear and present danger in the corner. For that extra 1 second.
Kick out at who?
Beginning was the difference maker, and Lynch is still alive in this one.
Lyra again with Becky up top. Is she going to try to deliver another Nightwing? Becky fighting back.
Nightwing, another Manando slam, no. Roll up. Hit two. Man, no. Another roll up, roll through. No, two. Let's go. What the hell?
Valkyria wins, retains the title, and Becky Lynch, clearly frustrated, beside herself, has completely got off on Valkyria.
Well, physically, both women gave it absolutely everything.
And now the Disarmer just get in there, do something, stop it.
Lynch was just outfoxed, and now she is absolutely furious and go bananas.
She's going to break Lyra Valkyria's arm here. More officials are headed into the ring to try to separate this situation. Lyra Valkyria, by the way, may have a broken nose. And now,
Because a lot.
look in the eye of Becky Lynch. Sometimes when you win, really, you lose in this game.
General Manager Adam Pearce finally out here to separate these two. The champion retains her title, but at what cost?
Boo. No, don't go back in there, Ben.
It was a hell of a matchup, and it's a shame it had to end that way. We learned a lot about Becky Lynch tonight. We also learned a lot about the champion Lyra Valkyria.
Tremendous courage and passion from both women, but it just exploded in the final moments there.
Lyra Valkyria, what a performance tonight, Wade.
She stepped up absolutely huge, outsmarting the veteran in those closing moments, getting the W. But the body of Lyra Valkyria is just a wreck at this point.
Got to take a look at some of the great action in this matchup. Lyra still the Intercontinental Champion. 3-man handle slams, I believe, for Becky Lynch.
And astoundingly, the young champ, equal to it, continuously kicking out and refusing to be defeated this evening.
I'll tell you one thing, Wade. I am each and every week more and more impressed with the guts and resolve of the champion.
Character building performances after an incredible amount of attrition thrown at her over the previous several weeks. From Becky Lynch, you have to grow, you have to develop, and no matter what dirty tactics Becky Lynch tried tonight, Lyra Valkyria just said, hell no.
Before, it looked like Lyra had suffered a broken nose, but nonetheless, I'm going to say it right now, after this performance tonight, Wade Barrett, Lyra Valkyria has arrived.
For the first time in WWE history, an interactive documentary of the Bloodline. Some of the most ferocious battles against the greatest warriors in the family. This year, we're going to give you a chance to right the historical wrongs and change history. Welcome to the Bloodline Dynasty. Rated T for Teen.
2K.
Tomorrow,
By the way,
WWE LFG. Time to whittle it down to 4. Who stays and who goes?
The semifinals throwdown.
This time, to spin this some. Oh,
Or verbal jabs.
you're a 2-minute segment before commercial break.
To all-out action.
Pressure
I'm sorry, guys.
highest
My
level is big. It's go hard or go home. Who will advance to the finals?
WWE LFG. Tomorrow, 8/7 Central, only on A&E.
What's up, WWE Universe? Guess what? SummerSlam, MetLife, 2 nights.
I know
and
you
will
love me.
finally be hosting. And nobody better try me.
WWE SummerSlam, a 2-night event at MetLife Stadium. 2-day combo tickets on sale now. Scan the code to get yours today.
We gotta turn up.
And you know, 2-day combo tickets for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium, JETS, Jets, in East Rutherford, New Jersey, on Saturday, August 2nd, Sunday, August 3rd.
First
on
ever
sale
summer.
now via Ticketmaster. But we're at Backlash tonight in St. Louis, which is brought to you in part by Jackpocket. Download the Jackpocket app and use code WWE at checkout to receive a free Mega Millions or Powerball ticket. Our main event tonight, 25-year rivalry renewed. John Cena versus Randy Orton. This was their first one-on-one match in OVW. There's more to this history, which I'll get into a little bit later on tonight, because tonight could be the final time these guys ever go one-on-one. The most recent one was back in 2017, 8 years ago. Every time these two have been in the ring, it has been a classic. You know, we'd like to extend a special thank you to Killer Mike for Detonator featuring Rock D, the legend, the official theme song, WWE Backlash. Well, one fights to build his legacy, the other is here to destroy it.
I like
Pride meets punishment. Intercontinental champion Dominic Mysterio battles Penta in a match for the Intercontinental title. Does Dirty Dom have what it takes to survive El Zero Miedo and his ruthless arsenal? An answer.
Oh yeah. El Zero Miedo.
Walmart Plus. It's Walmart Plus. Free shipping, no order.
El Zero
Plus the one.
Miedo.
Plus no
Penta.
worries, because quick shipping means
So,
forgetting ever happened. Walmart Plus. It's Walmart Plus.
Well,
Scout is protected by
I have a feeling, yeah, R-Truth is probably going to come out,
intestinal worms, heartworm disease. No problem with Simparica Trio.
R-Truth is probably gonna come out to help Cena, but then R-Truth is probably gonna get RKO'd by Randy Orton. I don't know, but what I do know is when Backlash comes on after this ad in 30 seconds, that it will be El Zero Miedo Penta versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio for the IC title championship match. And then probably Gunther versus Pat McAfee. Then probably the main event, which my question will not be answered either. Anyways, let's see when Backlash comes on in 1 second. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Zeno. Nero. Zeno. Weighing at 87 kilos. Penta.
He's the man who has taken WWE by storm. Not to mention, Wade, he's pretty damn cool. Penta, looking for his first singles championship since arriving WWE.
Physical charisma, 10. Athletic ability, 110. This guy needs to be seen to be believed, and what a welcome addition to WWE.
It is quite the year so far, including being the Iron Man of the Royal Rumble match earlier this year, lasting over 42 minutes. Backlash is brought to you in part by Prime Hydration's new flavor, Sour Nova, with only 20 calories, 0 added sugar, BCAAs, and electrolytes, now available at Quick Trip.
Drink. Right.
Memphis had quite the issue.
Zero.
Not only Dominic Mysterio, but also Judgment Day. Past couple of months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man, look who's with it.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, representing the Judgment Day, he is the Intercontinental Champion.
let Don go alone tonight. You spoke to Dominic earlier today. He says the gear he's wearing tonight is a tribute to his godfather, Psychosis, from his Nicho the Millionaire days in Mexico. I remember the Mexicools. But nonetheless, you think that Dominic would have been humbled winning the Intercontinental Championship. In many ways, it's made him more insufferable.
Humble? You get humbled if you lose a championship. You win a championship, your ego is perfectly entitled.
You don't have to act like a jackass.
To go out of control. I like that Nicho the Millionaire reference because Dirty Dom this evening absolutely looks like $1 million, as all of the housewives of planet Earth would agree with.
So, 30 seconds after he won the championship at WrestleMania, WWE social media caught him in the back in an interview, and he immediately crowned himself the greatest Intercontinental Champion ever. Now, dozens of Hall of Famers have held this prestigious title.
And some not Hall of Famers. Let's throw that in too. But you know.
So, okay, I'm sitting next to a former 5-time Intercontinental Champion in Wade Barrett. Would you consider Dominic the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time?
He's certainly neck and neck with me at this point. So we're fighting it out for the top spot victory here, and Dirty Dom is #1 on his own.
And now, Dominic Mysterio, look at the body shots to Penta. What does Dom need to do to knock off Penta here tonight?
Well, he's got to avoid this jaw-dropping athleticism, this blink and you'll miss it kind of offense. Hit a move and try somehow around Penta.
Dominic with an impressive move of his own. And, hey, I've said this over the past few months. I've been very impressed with the maturation process of Dominic Mysterio in the ring.
Finally, Michael Cole says something nice about Dirty Dom.
Backstabber.
Only took you about 3 years, Cole.
A lot better than Carlitos. Here's the cover. Both legs. And
Nope.
Kick
out
by the champion. I said his athletic ability, his in-ring prowess. I said nothing about his attitude.
You don't have to like his attitude, Cole. He's continuously proving the doubters wrong. And I know
Dirty
Dom.
Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom.
Hung up on the top rope by the wily Mysterio, who drives Penta now out to the floor.
Watch out.
Dominic
Dom looking to fly with a suicide tornado field.
That right there is up there with the greatest DDT you will ever see. That is how good Dirty Dom is.
Absolutely incredible. Suicide dive into a DDT, back into the ring, breaks the count.
Dirty Dom.
Dirty Dom is that it happened outside the ring and you couldn't immediately capitalize with a pin. But wow, Dirty Dom.
Just fire up Penta. Now chop after chop outside the ring.
I'll say this one.
Oh, and to the steps goes
the best movers in WWE in Penta. And nobody saw that coming.
Penta was driven hit first into the corner of the steel steps. Now Mysterio celebrating it back on the attack. And you know what? I gotta say, I like the aggressiveness of Dom here.
He's doing everything right thus far. It's all working. It was a mother of all coming out parties, defeating 3 top names at WrestleMania to become the champ, including his potential victims.
Yeah, not to mention he pinned his fellow Judgment Day member, Finn Balor. I don't believe Finn has gotten over that yet. Covered now by Mysterio. Hook to the leg. Penta kicks out. Now, you really believe Finn Balor is just forgotten the fact that Dominic pretty much stabbed him in the back at WrestleMania and pinned him to win the Intercontinental title?
Finn Balor is a winner. Of course, he doesn't like it. He's never been happy he lost a match to anybody. But eventually, you accept it and you support your brother in arms in the Judgment Day, Dirty Dom.
Now again, this vicious attack by Mysterio on Penta. Dominic has been dominating thus far. Dominating.
Oh, look at you, eh? The gift of the gab, Michael Cole.
And again, Penta grabbing the bottle.
Keep out at Uno.
That's a little cockiness too far there from Dirty Dom Mysterio. We've got to take care of the basics in this game.
Dominic Mysterio handed Penta his only singles loss in WWE. That happened back the night after WrestleMania with the title on the line, thanks to the return of J.D. McDonough, helping Dominic keep the title that night. That's another thing that ticked off Finn Balor. But nobody told Finn that JD was returning to WWE after that horrific injury.
You get ticked off for a couple of minutes, then you sort it out in the back, you have a quick chat, high five, welcome back, brother, let's move on.
Dominic, former two-time NXT North American champion, as well as a tag champion. Of course, with his dad, Rey Mysterio. And Penta now, we're going to build some momentum. There's the sling blade, and Penta looking to turn things around.
Yeah, that showboat from Dom may come back to haunt him here. It's allowed Penta away back in.
Penta, one-time world champion in Impact, AAA Latin American champion, of course, numerous tag titles, and his brother Ray Phoenix is over there on Friday Night SmackDown.
Really, Penta's not quite moving as well as he normally does. Took a little while to get up there, but this could be extreme danger.
And Penta now takes out Dominic with a cross body from way above the ring.
Well, that side of Penta that you mentioned earlier, getting drilled into those ring steps in the early
Down
periods,
versus
clearly
Penta.
affecting Penta in a big way, immediately recoiling after connecting with that crossbody.
Again,
Three.
Advantage. Penta has to pin or submit Dominic to win the title. Referee now at a count of 3.
Penta's looking like he's struggling to breathe at this point. The effectiveness of that high-risk move is really neutralized when it takes this long to try and pounce. And look at the agony racking the body of this luchador.
And for a man like Penta who flies around the ring weight, that cannot be good. Dominic with a great game plan tonight.
Ooh.
Right in the midsection by Dominic. And now Dominic now.
Three amigos.
Hits here. And Penta not allowing the
Eddie
second
Guerrero.
Amigos to
But
happen.
no.
Great move by Dominic. Again, in position. Still listening to his dad. 619 does it the opposite side, however. Penta was ready for it. Now Penta launches himself up over the top. For the championship, Dominic in 2.
Kick out.
Crucifix pinned there from Penta, but
Yo.
again, Penta is writhing in agony. Take another look back at this high-risk offense, this vertical
Boom.
cross coming right down the
Kill
front.
the flow.
Dirty dog followed by this crucifix pin. There's still life in
Kick
Penta
out at
despite
2
the
from
level of assault he's had to absorb thus far.
Yeah, and it's been a great performance thus far by
Dom
Mysterio.
up and-
Oh,
Yeah, that was
it is. Come back from his girlfriend. And
Dom.
kick out by Penta. Dominic just delivered Oblivion, which is won Liv Morgan championships in the past, and almost had Penta taken out. Remember, Liv's off doing a movie.
Yeah, 2.
Dominic obviously misses her. Made a little homage to his girl right there.
Nice little tribute to Baby Cakes, Liv Morgan.
What?
Baby Cakes, that's what they call each other. Look,
Or do you call her that? Big kick now by Penta. Baby kicks. Penta now up to the top rope. Dominic trying to fight back. Penta out to the apron.
Ooh.
And a great matchup. Very close to the crowd all night.
Let's go,
Dominic
Penta. Dirty Dom. Let's go, Penta. Dirty Dom. Let's go, Penta. Dirty Dom. Let's go. Mexican Destroyer on the apron. That's what me and Michael Cole said that at the same time. Michael Cole says his famous line. Are you kidding me? Carlito is out here trying to help Dom.
Dominic Mysterio needs all
Wait, over here. Balor and JD McDonough just bounced over the barricade.
Balor and JD McDonough.
What an excellent game plan.
Finn, what was Finn? What the hell was Finn waiting for? Finn
Oh.
took forever. And he got caught. Come on now. Balor had Penta dead to rights. He fiddled
Yeah.
running around for a while. Then he went to get a chair.
Yeah, they got ejected.
He was trying his best as referees just raise a shot for once.
Oh my God, JD McDonough's even upset with him. Whatever the plan was, it obviously backfired, and now Dominic Mysterio's left alone. And Penta over the top,
Over the top of the referee to knock out JD and Carlito. Now you better watch out, Penta. Penta, you better watch out. Dom is on your back now. Super kick, actually.
And could Penta be closing in on his first singles championship in WWE. And Balor back out here again. I thought they sent him back. Oh, hey! Grande Americano, what the hell is going on? Chad Gable, Americano, whatever, with that loaded mask.
Americano.
The official was dealing with Balor.
And then WWE speaks.
Frog splash. Come on. Let's go, Mysterio retains.
You've been drinking, it's not Gable, it's a Grande Americano, the world's greatest luchador.
Wait a minute, Chad Gable has had an issue with the luchadors for months and months now. Then he shows up in this goofy mask, and now he's taking out Gable. He's taking out Penta. This is insanity.
Well, this is Pentagon for both trying to take out the entirety of Judgment Day. One fell swoop, he missed one of them. Finn Balor and the destruction of Balor when he came back allowed El Grande Americano to hit that devastating headbutt that has taken out the likes of Rey Fenix.
Well, the bottom line is Balor had to do something to be able to screw things up for Mysterio. And then El Grande Americano shows up out of nowhere. And, for Penta, this is insane. Wait, Penta, this
Let's
is a 4-on-1.
go. Dominic Mysterio is still
Ultimately, the big victor.
your IC title champion. IC champ. Let's go, man. Boy. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Let's go. I swear to God.
Rated M for mature. Welcome to the official Riyadh season opening ceremony 2024.
Well, Crown Jewel, November 2nd. I'm excited.
I'm the Miz.
Excited.
I bring Old Spice Total Body to the WWE Performance Center. Old Spice Total Body slams funk into oblivion. I can smell my own beer again. Scent of coconuts and palm trees puts odor in a submission hold. It is so gentle on the skin. So when you're stinking up the joint, turn to Old Spice Total Body and become the 24/7 freshest champ. Later tonight, Montreal is back in focus as the center of the fight universe. The newly minted welterweight champion, Mullah Muhammad, makes his first title offense in the Great White North against Aussie Jack Della Maddalena. It's 3:15 is available for purchase right now. Head to UFC.com/PPV for more information. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw comes live to Louisville, Kentucky this coming Monday night. Finn Balor, AJ Styles, in what many would consider a dream matchup, one-on-one this coming Monday night. War Raiders still trying to prove that they won another title opportunity against the champs, the New Day. New Day said they're both
American made their War Raiders on Raw. Okay.
Monday night on Raw, live on
What's the
Netflix.
next
Rhea Ripley's
match?
back, and she's going to team with the women's world champion, Io Sky, to take on the upstarts, Roxanne Perez and Julia, in tag team action Monday night. And also live on Netflix from Louisville, Kentucky, CM Punk. We'll hear from
CM Punk.
since WrestleMania live on Monday night. 2 weeks from
CM Punk.
on NBC for the return of Saturday night's main event. And Jey Uso will defend his World Heavyweight Championship.
Is that next
against
Saturday?
Logan Paul on Saturday night's main event. Speaking of Saturday night's main event, 40 years ago this weekend. Saturday night's main event on NBC. Randy Orton, his father, Cowboy Bob Orton, in a matchup with Hulk Hogan. Only appropriate was 40 years ago this weekend with his son Randy Orton heading into the main event later on tonight against John Cena. Mr. T. Piper involved in one of the most classic moments in WWE history. Speaking of Cena and Orton, we are in Randy Orton's hometown of St. Louis tonight. And these two men have been incredible champions. John Cena, of course, with 17 world titles, the most of all time. The Nature Boy Ric Flair has 16. Randy Orton is tied with the Hall of Fame of the game, Triple H, with 14 world titles apiece. They meet the undisputed WWE Championship live tonight. And here we have the Karate Kid fan section. These fans are feeling unstoppable. See Karate Kid Legends exclusively in theaters May 30th. Flo McAfee coming up next. Because in just a few moments, my partner and friend, Pat McAfee, steps into the ring to face the ring general, Gunther. Will Pat's bravery prevail? Will Gunther get away unpunished again? I know who I'm pulling for. McAfee, Gunther, live next.
Oh, Pat McAfee versus Gunther.
Big cups have a layer of chocolate lava.
Live next. Let's go.
Just a little taste.
Don't eat lava. 18 pieces chocolate lava big cups. Lowe's knows the projects you build in spring, the ones you can't wait to share. It's why we make sure you have the best deals with My Lowe's Rewards, and that you get help from people who
Been there.
done that.
Try this.
This spring, we'll help you build something rewarding. Hey, Stan, what's up? I made you something. Oh, thank you. I got something for you. Of course. Lowe's knows how to help you spring.
So we're just
Investment opportunities are everywhere you turn. But at T. Rowe Price, we're letting curiosity light the way, asking smart questions about opportunities like advances in healthcare and how these innovations will create a healthier world tomorrow. Better questions, better outcomes.
Let's
go. Whoa.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, by way of Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing in at 240 pounds, Pat McAfee!
I'll be honest tonight, Wade. I am extremely nervous. I'm extremely nervous. I feel sort of responsible for this man being in this predicament tonight. But I'm going to say what I said on the Countdown show. I'm going to apologize for two things tonight. One is getting Pat McAfee in this predicament, standing up for me tonight. And I'm also going to apologize in advance because for the first time really in my career, I am going to be very biased tonight in the call of this match. Pat McAfee, I want him to win. I want him to embarrass Gunther tonight for Gunther abusing us, assaulting us, laying his hands on us, not allowing us as commentators to have opinions. We should be able to give our opinions out here tonight. And I want Pat McAfee to put Gunther in his place for what he did to me and him a number of weeks ago.
Well, I appreciate the passion. I can't really argue with a single point you made, but I'll try and be the voice of reason. This match is brought to you by Karate Kid Legends. 2 branches, 1 tree. See Karate Kid Legends exclusively in theaters May 30th.
Pat McAfee's had a number of matches, a handful in his career. Wade, he's been very successful. He's done it at SummerSlam. He's done it at WrestleMania. But listen, I understand he's going in there against a very vicious and a very violent man who's extremely upset over the fact that he is no longer world champion. He took that frustration out on Pat and I the night after WrestleMania, and it has led to this.
You got your jacket off. I've never seen you quite so ingratitude in anybody's matchup. And things may finally be
Pat,
settling down in the
you better win this, boy.
The penny may be dropping. The time for talk is over. And oh my God, what a predicament you find yourself in against this man, the ultimate destroyer.
The problem is that you can't allow a man like Gunther to just run around and assault people. Wait, you and I, we have a job to do out here. You know, 28 years I've been doing this. 28 years I've sat at this desk. I've got beaten up. I've got my butt kicked. I've missed a handful of shows. I should be allowed to have some sort of opinion after 28 years. And now we're afraid to say anything that might piss somebody off. They're going to come over here and beat the hell out of us.
You're morally right, but it doesn't make Pat McAfee getting in the ring with this man anywhere close
Legal.
to right.
And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing at 250 pounds, the Ring General.
Come on, Pat! Come on, Pat! I mean, if there's anyone that can pull this off, I believe it's Pat McAfee. Everything he's done in his life, his career to get to this point, hard worker.
McAfee, 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 McAfee.
And Pat is in tremendous shape and ready to go. Come on, Pat! Come on!
McAfee, 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 McAfee,
Wait, what if Gunther takes him lightly?
McAfee, 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 McAfee. You tapped out. 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 McAfee, McAfee, McAfee.
This big Austrian powerhouse, lighting that fuse inside the mind of Gunther. Sooner or later, there's going to be an explosion.
The points for making weight, I think, are valid. I mean, in WrestleMania a year ago,
McAfee, McAfee.
the biggest upsets in WrestleMania history. Same thing.
Come on, McAfee.
Because Gunther,
Let's go, Pat.
didn't take him seriously, perhaps, and now just slinging Pat across the ring. And
Oh, you're absolutely right. Look, Gunther has had fewer than a handful of defeats in his entire time in WWE. You can pretty much.
Let's go, McAfee. Come on, Pat. Come on, McAfee. Let's go. Let's go, McAfee. Come on.
he's in there with this killer Gunther who's now just brutalizing him here in the early going. And I know why Pat's in there.
Pat acts first and thinks second. It's why he's been so successful in everything he's ever tried. But occasionally there is an exception, and this may be a black waiting for wow.
With the chop, and Pat able to move away. Pat showing
Dodge
life here.
the shot by Gunther.
Over 17,000 on their feet for McAfee.
Gunther's just enjoying the sport of this right now, but make no mistake, tonight is not about sport. It's about soothing the damaged ego.
Let's go, Pat. Let's go, Pat. Let's go, Pat. McAfee, 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 McAfee.
Official in this matchup. Dan Engler, and now sent out to the apron. Pat hanging on. Interesting that Pat with a clean break and now just mocked. Like Gunther in a big right.
Oh, all right, that'll wake up.
And McAfee And again, you just see the inexperience of Pat as he trying to come up over the top and
Over exuberance.
oh, goodness.
Pat McAfee, welcome to the greatest, most unstoppable force Europe has ever created.
And overzealousness is the way to put it. I mean, Pat can't get cute here. He's just got to try to take the fight to Gunther, or this is going to happen. And Gunther now with a kick right to the shoulder, and things are about to get nasty here. Pat, though, not giving up. Pat with a couple lefts, some body shots to Gunther. Right hand out, a chop of his own. And Gunther wants some more.
It's just bouncing off Gunther.
Bring it, Pat, bring it. Another one. Oh, that one just dropped.
Oh, Jesus.
And the gulf in power between the shots from these two is so obvious. About 10 unanswered from McAfee. Now watch yourself here, Cole. Don't get too excited. Stay in your lane. I mean that for your own protection.
Oh, Jesus. That left a freaking red mark on Pat McAfee's chest. Holy shit. Oh, my. Oh.
He's in a position to one day tell us.
I don't even think Pat knows where he's at now. Another top dropping Pat.
Look, I know you're excited, Cole, but as the seconds tick by, a victory here for Pat McAfee.
What does this prove? Seriously. What does any of this prove for you? Just pin it and be done with it. Just move on.
I don't know if you should be talking back at Gunther at this point. This
I'm
is what
telling him to have some mercy and just finish this thing.
But the aim of the game is to stay out of Gunther's way. Both you and McAfee have failed miserably at that, and these are the consequences.
On a shoulder tackle, just dropped.
Shoulder tag out to McAfee.
And now Pat with a kick. Remember, former Pro Bowl punter, kick of the spine. And Pat a bit shocked as Gunther makes it back to his feet. Pat breathing pretty heavy here. You would expect that. Snap there now. And Gunther with a kick to the spine of his own.
Well, I'll tell you right now, you can be a top marathon runner, a brilliant NFL player, a premiership footballer. You don't have the same kind of in-ring win as Gunther has at this.
Come on, McAfee.
Come on.
Let's go, McAfee. McAfee. Here, I'll even play his theme song again. I'll even play his theme song.
Pat still on his feet after that chop. Pat delivered another one. Lance McAfee. Cover it. Cover him. No, you cover it.
Gunther's inviting you in, Cole. I suggest you sit your backside down on that chair and break eye contact. Take a look at this. Just when a chop bounced off Gunther, the reply was swift. A big side-sticking punch to the kisser of McAfee. You feel like Gunther should end this at a moment's notice, but he wished to, but I think he's enjoying this too much.
The fans are all over the Pat.
Come on, Pat. Come on.
It's a full body assault on Pat McAfee. The more you ask, the less likely he is to do so, Paul.
If he doesn't come here, he's already beat the hell out of the guy. I mean, you end it right here.
Making a point. He is beyond reproach from mere mortals on the Ghostbusters of episode. The lights are fading out. Thanks for calling Pat McAfee. And mercifully, this one is on its way to being over. No.
I'm trying to fight out of this. I said he was trying to talk to some people about how to get out of this hole. Another German suplex to McAfee.
No. Come on, McAfee.
1, 2, 3. Just end this thing. Just end it.
Oliver feeling a compassion. Okay. Gunther's mind is a compassion-free zone at this point. You're appealing to logic, but it's falling on deaf ears.
Okay. No, I kick you off. End this match now. And be done with it all.
It's never been about the 1, 2, 3 for Gunther. He knows he's got that in the back whenever he feels like it. This is now a public spectacle.
Come on, Pam. Trying to hang on. Fans coming to life here. Now trying to figure this thing. Elbow well placed. Pitch up back. Come on, Pat. Little rally here. Little rally. You didn't get the wall before. You didn't get the wall before. Come on. It's up this wall. Come on, Pat. Right hand on his feet. Nothing from behind. Pat goes on his feet again. Kill him to the spine. He comes back to me. Come on, Pat.
Come on, McAfee.
Come on. Do something. Help to the jaw. Cover.
Kick out that one.
And Gunther quickly back to his feet. Right next to his face.
Pat McAfee has a foot like a traction engine capable of an 85-yard punt, and it just bounced off the steel jaw of Gunther.
Hey,
We knew this
let's
was going to be pretty. It wasn't going to be
go. Damn. Now chop battles just going between McAfee and Gunther. Ooh. Hey. 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 Oh, shit. Boston Crab Stripe Shirt. Michael Cole. Not again.
Somehow Michael Cole was scrambled out of there. As Gunther still in hot pursuit. Turns his back on
Come on. Kick out that too.
almost the biggest shock of all time in this industry, and Michael Cole still in too close proximity to Gunther as this match continues. Cole grabbing the foot. Lateral press 2 and 3 quarters.
Oh shit.
Furious, completely enraged, focused on Michael Cole.
Sleeper by McAfee.
On the ring general. Is Gunther gonna fight escape?
Damn.
Massive lariat connected with the
There.
jaw of Pat McAfee. And once again, the class, the power, the strength of this Austrian destroyer coming to the fore. And Pat McAfee is now being put to the sword. There's simply no way out. Give up.
No. Not like this.
McAfee somehow continuing to attempt.
No. Not like this.
The inevitable demise Gunther getting the hook sink in. The fun is truly over. Pat McAfee's face turning huge. Get in there, referee, and just end this tactic. Oh, God, Pat.
No. Yes.
Well, it's miraculous. And Pat McAfee summoning strength from God knows where, fighting out of this. With his face turning completely inhuman shape. Just end it, Pat. Give up. His eyes dark like this, and that is over.
No, Pat McAfee.
Some medical attention immediately. While Gunther beats Pat McAfee here at Backlash, which should come as a surprise to nobody. But the guts, the resolve, the effort from Pat McAfee is something I will be applauding.
I have a feeling he's gonna attack Michael Cole. I have a God feeling.
The indomitable force seems
I have a feeling.
that it took him ratcheting up through the gears to put away Pat McAfee, a mere announcer here in WWE. But the danger is truly still present. Watch yourself, lads.
It's
Wow. A rare show of respect from one of the greatest this industry has ever seen. Pat McAfee, we are so proud of you. What an effort. And how much abuse did Pat McAfee force himself through this agonizing Boston crowd? Desperately well done by Michael Cole, who left the desk as Gunther continued to talk. Michael Cole subsequently getting dragged in the ring up the stretch and opening a brief window for McAfee to pull off the ultimate of shot. This was Michael Cole holding the leg of the ring general, perhaps the greatest chance McAfee had of pulling off that all-timer shot. It wasn't quite enough, and as the sleeper was hooked in, a reversal immediately from Gunther following this clubbing like lariat. And the sleeper locked in, the hooks deep. Pat McAfee fading, the eyes turning to dark pits, and finally getting thrown out.
no. Gunther.
Pat McAfee, that was absolutely incredible. A well-deserved standing ovation for a man who performed above and beyond this evening at Backlash. Thank you, Pat McAfee. As we try and catch our breath here, let's go and take a special look at the new movie Karate Kid Legacy, starring Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan. Two legends unite.
Wow.
Mr. Miyagi? I
Oh
can't
my
believe
God. No.
He needs help.
Well, Pat McAfee gave him his everything, but in the end, he tapped out like how Gunther
Wheatley
tapped
American
out.
Vodka is for hardworking people with true American spirit. People who never just mail it in.
Oh, a thing of beauty!
People who rise to the occasion.
Here we go!
Men and women who know how to get the job done.
From the top!
And when the day is over, nothing's better than celebrating something truly American. So good,
On June 7th,
June
Los Angeles
7th,
hosts
Los
two epic
Angeles.
events.
Money in
WWE
the
World's
Bank
Collide
and
featuring
World
Triple H and
Collide.
All gas, no brakes. Here we go.
A WWE Money in the Bank
The opportunity of a lifetime.
rise above the rest. WWE Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank in Los Angeles, June 7th.
I'm gonna be streaming Money in the Bank. I'm gonna be streaming all the WWE PLEs. Like, I'm streaming Backlash. So don't forget to
I'm good.
stay tuned and
But listen,
keep
I said
your
this a couple of weeks
noties on.
ago. I'm not going to let a guy like Gunther stop me from doing my job. And I've got to call one of the biggest main events in history coming up. So I'm going to be here to do my job. So let's get to work. WWE is coming to LA on Saturday, June 7th with Worlds Collide. That's at the Kia Forum. And Money in the Bank at the Intuit Dome. Individual event tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. There's going to be plenty to talk about tonight on the Backlash kickoff show here in St. Louis. Takes place immediately following our upcoming main event.
You mean the post
Triple
show?
H will be a part of that show. You see some of the other stars will be involved. Jackie, Biggie, and Peter taking over the festivities from there as soon as our main event is done tonight. You know, Wheatley American Vodka and WWE are proud to be joined tonight by Technical Sergeant Michael Perkins on the USO and Scott Air Force Base right here outside of St. Louis. Wheatley raises a glass to Technical Sergeant Perkins and all retired and active members of the U.S. military for your service. Final time of the night, we're going to show you some comparisons between two all-time greats of John Cena and Randy Orton. Combined 31 world titles. Another 15 other championships. Both have won Money in the Bank, both Royal Rumbles as well. But tonight, it is a rivalry reborn. For over 2 decades, two titans have defined era after era. John Cena defends his 17th championship against Randy Orton here in Orton's hometown of St. Louis. Can the Viper slay one more legend on his quest to regain the title, or will Cena's destructive farewell tour march on? Cena and Orton.
Our truth could come out and help Cena, too. I mean, it's
Scout is
possible.
protected by Simparica Trio.
Fiend,
and he's
I
in
mean,
to
our
win it.
truth
Simparica
could
Trio is the
come
first
out
true with triple protection.
and help
Oh, please.
John
Text.
Cena because our truth is
Intestinal worms.
a big
Well,
hero of
no
John
problem with
Cena,
Simparica
but
Trio. This drug class has been associated with
yeah,
neurologic adverse reactions, including seizures.
yeah,
Use with adults with a history of these disorders. For
I
winning
don't know.
protection, go with Simparica Trio.
At Olive Garden, sauce.
I'm
is the
just
soul.
guessing
Takes
our
you to a tour
truth
of Italy.
will
Chicken and shrimp
come out.
carbonara
I don't
next
know
month.
if our truth
Made
is
from scratch
going
every day. It's
to
one of the ways we get
come
more
out,
in,
but
so you get more out.
Los que se cambian a Cricket se quedan con Cricket. Con Adriana.
En Cricket lo que te ofrecen es lo que recibes. No ves cargos ocultos. Y mi plan familiar es ilimitado.
Bienvenido a Cero Cargos Ocultos. Bienvenido a Cricket Nation. Sonríe, estás en Cricket.
Randy. Yeah. We got some rules and the times we can choose But when you start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice in my favorite now. I hear voices and I see. I have a They talk to me. I'm not even gonna sing anymore. Just listen to the crowd. Ten-time WWE champ, four-time World Heavyweight champ, one-time Intercontinental, four-time World Tag Team, one-time United States, one-time it's the Money in the Bank, one-time Money in the Bank, and two-time Royal Rumble winner. Holy Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. I have always said in my they come to me, they understand. They talk to me, understand. You take care of me, back to me, back to me, back to me. My first WWE event, RK, home of Love Viper,
The undisputed WWE title match is brought to you by Wheatley American Vodka. Wheatley is the undisputed champ of smooth, and it's 10 times distilled because cutting corners isn't American. Tonight, they celebrate the superstars aiming to achieve their own American dream. Grab an American Mule today with Wheatley, the official vodka of WWE. Please enjoy responsibly. I need one. For the night this has been.
You need more than one. I promise you that one. Don't worry, I'm buying tonight.
I still get goosebumps every time these two men race the ring.
well, we're seeing them. Let's go, Cena, Cena sucks. Let's go, Cena, Cena sucks. Let's go, Cena, Cena sucks. Let's go, Cena, Cena. Well, where is this guy? Where's Cena? Don't tell me he didn't. Where is he? What's this guy at? Oh, there he is. John Cena sucks. 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 Turns out, do a person missing. Lay your ass down, straight fucking time. The time is up and time is now. You can't see me, time is down. The franchise from now. You can't see me, time is now.
The following contest scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Is Alicia Taylor gonna say
Introducing first,
the
the
and
challenger.
his opponent? He is the last real champion. The undisputed WWE. Is Alicia Taylor gonna say the last real champion or what? He's probably gonna make him. Boo.
Here to grace St. Louis with his presence one final time. He is the last
Yeah.
real champion. John Cena.
Yep, I knew it. She said the last real champion.
It was August 9th of 2001. Randy Orton and John Cena met for the very first time in a one-on-one match at an independent show called the Brian Pillman Memorial, back before they were a part of WWE. They would meet for the first time in OVW, Ohio Valley Wrestling, back in 2002.
Yeah, I
They
know.
would go on to meet many times over the years in matches that have branched from SummerSlam to WrestleMania, to triple threats, to I Quits, to tables, ladders, and chairs into a 60-minute Iron Man match. They are dead even when it comes to wins and losses. And if this is the final time that these two ever meet, I can truly say that I've been honored and privileged to call many of these matches. And I'm sure in this match for the undisputed WWE Championship, that Randy Orton and John Cena will tear the house down once again. And we start off with a collar and elbow tie-up. Wade, the key for Randy Orton to win his 15th World Championship.
Well, he needs to tap into that unadulterated hometown energy that is backing their boy here in St. Louis all the way to number 50.
What about for John Cena, the record-setting 17-time world champion?
Well, John Cena needs to tap into that bitter, resentful side that we saw at WrestleMania, the one that led him all the way to victory over Cody Rhodes, the one that led him to that record 17-time world championship. John Cena, in a nutshell, needs to take every shortcut and every low road available to him this evening.
You know, 17,000 plus tonight. You know, a lot has been made, of course, of the history that John Cena made at WrestleMania, 17th world title. Ric Flair, of course, now sits in second place with 16 world championships. Third on that list, tied for third, is this man, Randy Orton, the Hall of Famer, Triple H, with 14. Wade, an incredible feat.
Randy Orton on our pre-show. Randy Orton claims he's got at least 10 years left in his body. Makes this number 15 then. 17 will become tantalizingly close.
I was sort of expecting that. John Cena, obviously, with his cheap little slap, but that was just to play mind games. He knew it wasn't going to hurt Randy. Randy may be in the best shape of his life and
was poking the eye. Oh!
Payback! And official Jack Patton going to let a little bit go here tonight, as well he should.
Well, let me tell you, Cole, the difference of WrestleMania is that Cody Rhodes refused to take that low road with John Cena. He was too morally pure and it came back to bite him. Randy Orton historically has had no issue whatsoever in taking whatever low road is available. All bets are off now, and I like that for Randy Orton.
And here's Cena now, back center of the ring. You know, for Randy Orton, I've said many, many times over the years, he has absolutely no absence of malice. He doesn't like anybody. And despite his growing popularity over the years, he's still the same old Randy Orton way.
Yeah, the personality doesn't change. Sometimes they love him, sometimes they hate him, but innately inside Randy Orton, there are those sadistic voices turning him to the dark side. And that is a massive benefit to Orton tonight if he's going to dethrone.
What's up, dude?
So-called last real champion.
Come on, Rand. Let's go, Randy. Come on, Randy.
Yeah, and I'll tell you right now, this is by far the most mature version of Randy Orton I have ever seen. Oh, he truly is in 2025 the locker room leader that John Cena never was.
John Cena just gets back up like, I don't care. Let's go. Come on, Randy. Let's go, Randy. Let's go, Randy. Let's go, Randy. Let's go, Randy.
This also coming from the guy that headed up a group that tried to end John Cena's career. In fact, he had a match with Randy Orton at one point where John Cena was forced to be the referee in that match because of the
I remember that. It's a long time ago, though.
Punch up and make a name for myself. That's all that was. You can't blame young guys taking shortcuts like that. But Randy Orton is a man who certainly doesn't need any shortcuts this evening. Physically built to perfection, and now John Cena's taking a stroll.
And you would have never seen this out of the old John Cena. Whatever happened to the hustle, loyalty, and the respect, and the never give up attitude of this man.
John Cena knows physically he cannot match the absolute best, so he has to take these shortcuts. And Randy Orton is saying, hell no, you ain't getting away that easy.
And Randy Orton is, he wants an opportunity at the championship. Of course, he has to pin or submit John for that to happen. Interesting interview in Billboard magazine with Randy Orton. Among the subjects they talked about was the fact that, and here's Cena with a clothesline, was the fact that Randy finds himself in this unfamiliar position of getting cheered when it always used to be Cena getting cheered when he faced Orton in the past.
Yeah, it's unadulterated at this point, and let me tell you, the entire locker room in WWE is completely united behind Randy Orton, this spiteful megalomaniac that 2025 John Cena has become. He does not own the history and the legacy of this company of that championship that he's currently in possession of.
Well, since he's going to retire with it, because he's the, quote, last real champion. So impressed with the shape that John's able to maintain with the schedule that he has. And I can't lose a pound as well.
Physically incredible shape is John Cena, and he showed that he absolutely does not
Here we go. 1, 2.
WrestleMania 41.
Like 12, 13, 14.
17,000 plus in St. Louis in unison, chanting along with Randy's punches.
Give him 20 more, please, Randy Orton.
Here's some insane.
Cena now on jelly legs. Not a good place to be when you're in that kind of proximity to a man as dangerous as Randy Orton.
Cover by Randy on Cena, and Cena kicks it too. Randy knew he wasn't going to pick up the win there. It was more psychological than anything else.
Well, that's the methodical pacing that has made Randy Orton one of the absolute greatest of all time, and now that carving stomp being targeted across the frame of John Cena.
I think we've named it the Orton stomp by now. But wait,
I'm old school.
You mentioned this way to the countdown talk. I thought it was really interesting, the methodical style of Randy Orton. That's the style that Cena worked against Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, and it really helped John in that matchup. But now he's in a match against a guy like Orton who does the same thing.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So Cody Rhodes is a much faster-paced superstar than John Cena are having to be at WrestleMania 41. Cody was baited into that. If Cena wants to take things slow tonight, that entirely plays into the wheelhouse of the Viper Randy Orton, who looks a different class to the champ this evening.
Randy with a knee to the face of Cena and a kick out. Let's not forget, I mean, let alone the fact that his dad is a cowboy Bob Orton. We mentioned 40 years ago this weekend, a big match with Hulk Hogan at Saturday night's main event. But, you know, he also learned the trade and all the tricks in the book from not only Triple H, but the Nature Boy, the dirtiest player in the history of the sport, as part of Evolution.
And we talked about that low road, those silent shooters in history to give you a roadmap on how to excel on that low road. And drop the hammer at the right time against John Cena. He certainly is not going to give up easily in this one.
And Cena looking for a sleeper now on Orton. Got him quad center of the ring. Not sure if John has it all. And now he might. John putting his entire pressure on the body of Randy. Randy's massive frame able to hold John up at least momentarily, but John trying to wrestle him down to the mat.
Yeah, we saw a montage of the history between these two. You can see from the frame alone how much the physique of Randy has changed over the years. Once upon a time, he went well and collapsed when John Cena was on his back, not here. Now he's stronger.
And the Viper wrapping himself around John Cena. More like a chin lock applied here. Wrestling John down to the mat now to one knee.
Randy's done a hell of a job of keeping his ego and his anger intact so far.
But now John turns it around to a sleeper zone. Now remember, this is Cena's first title defense since he won the championship at WrestleMania. John had a match since then. Randy Orton now locks up John again. Now John into one of his own.
And these two know each other so well.
That back suplex brings both men down in the center of the ring. Again, senior official Chad Patton working this match tonight.
It's going to be incredibly difficult for either one of these two to catch the other by surprise this evening.
You know, Wade, we talked earlier. No one ever thought.
Let's go, Randy. Come.
16
Let's go, Cena. Cena self. Let's go, Cena. Cena self.
But if Orton's talking about hanging around another 10 years, he may do that.
Yeah, it's only Randy Orton who's in with any form of chance right now.
Shoulder tackle.
Shoulder tackle now by Cena. Orton goes down again. And John, and there's that spin slam by Cena. And John Cena's got Orton where he wants it. But will he give the fans what they want?
Muscle memory for Cena, and hats off to Cena, not even breathing heavy.
You can't see me.
Mockingly. And now John with the
5 knuckle shuffle.
Forehead of Orton.
It's a knob. But he's absolutely capable of tapping into that historical best. And here we go, Joel.
Cena looking for the
No.
was able to slip out from behind. Randy now with a clothesline. Now Orton.
Clothesline. Another clothesline.
Number of months that John Cena's
Power slam. He hit it because they clapped.
Tapping into historical best. Randy Orton doing what he does like nobody else.
And Cena's in trouble here. He's been in this position before. It's a draping DDT, but Cena, great move. Cena rolling up Orton here. And again, these guys know each other so well, Wade.
Yeah, when you know the
Now
play.
Cena looking for the SPFU.
Randy blocking it so well. Keep those hands where they are, Randy.
John trying to lock it in, but Randy Orton able to block
Oh,
it.
shoot. Randy. Come on, Randy. Go, Randy. 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 Randy.
John Cena realizing that was the grab and drag Orton back to the middle of the ring. Randy creates some space.
Stay away from the heaviest hitters, and here we go again.
And this time now,
DDT.
Randy Orton with a draping DDT. And I think Randy, as he recuperates, may start hearing some voices.
Tasted that DDT many times from Randy Orton, and things never went well in the aftermath. Randy shrugging off some pain in that lower back from that STF attack. The Viper is coiled. The Viper is ready to strike.
Here we are. Oh, shit. RKO, no. AA. Go. Added to the adjustment.
Both men down.
I feel like our truth is gonna come out.
Okay.
I feel like.
Well, massive amount of effort there from Johnson.
And look at this.
All
Right
there.
there.
We missed it.
Yes. Cena went for
Yeah.
the Randy went for the RKO. Both men took each other out.
Just shows you how lightning fast the reactions of Randy Orton are in real time. We were oblivious to it, but check the slow-mo, my God. Keeping himself in the match.
Incredible. Cena delivering an AA while Randy countered at the same time with the RKO. And
Well, Cena smelled victory there, but taking it away at the death is the unrepentant Viper.
it's amazing. So many years of watching these two battle, and it just each and every time. And just so blessed to be out here, Wade, to watch these two all-time greats go at each other.
Two most iconic professional wrestlers of this millennium.
And you've shared the ring with both of them. That's incredible.
Oh! I rarely had any form of success.
But watch
They're
out.
1A and 1B.
Randy Orton fires back.
Ooh.
And a pick
Yeah.
by Randy. 17,000 plus have been invested. And not only. Oh,
No. AA.
To retain. Honor. Cover. Kick out by Randy.
Well, that time Randy Orton
Two.
had no answer yet. I think he was rocked by those massive shots from John Cena. Randy Orton having to dig deep to protect the legacy of not only his family, but this entire industry.
I was going to say 17,000 invested in every move in this match tonight. In fact, they've been invested in every move of every match tonight. What has been an incredible show.
Let's go, Cena, suck. Let's go, Cena, suck. Let's go, Cena, suck. AA again. Too late outside. No. RKO. No. So, another shoulder tackle. RKO. Out of nowhere.
John Cena rolling out of harm's way. Randy could not capitalize.
my God, John Cena picking up the pace on this one. Randy Orton with a desperation throw of the RKO. So much has been taken out of Orton, and he may have got a stinger at some point, trying to get some feeling back in the hands, grabbing the neck with his RKO, so instinctive.
Oh, Randy's had
precision.
And wait, he's had neck issues, back issues, shoulder issues his entire career.
25 years at the top, taking on guys like John Cena will do that to your friend. Both of these men, with countless injuries over the years, it's astounding they can still do this at the very top level.
It's been nearly 8.5 years. Oh, wait a minute. The legend killer wants to be the GOAT killer. Look for the point. John Cena able to counter into another AA to repay. Hook of the leg. Orton kicks out.
Well, Randy Orton did promise us a couple of weeks ago he was going to connect with a punch to the skull of John Cena by excitement. Overcommitted, turned his back briefly, and Cena was ready to pounce. But he will do it somehow.
Kick out.
Randy Orton. And looking over at Orton in the ring, he's keep wiggling those fingers. Well, how much feeling is left in there?
Randy.
1,000 plus sold out St. Louis tonight. Our main event at Backlash. Cena, Orton, once again, perhaps the final time for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Now I've seen him.
Cena mocking Randy Orton.
I was just gonna say that, Cole.
Big smile on his face off the reaction of the WWE fans in Orton's hometown. And now John Cena maybe lining up for a punt of his own. Randy Orton moves out of harm's way. Randy
Okay, I don't know. Shove into the official.
Yeah, that was a heavy landing for Chad.
Hey.
Cena with a third AA.
A
Delivered to Randy, but
third
very well aware there's no official right
AA.
now.
How many times
A
have people
third
dive on a pin in that
AA.
situation? That is 25 years of experience of John Cena, knowing full well he's on a hiding to nothing. But with the referee down,
Oh, come on.
Remember what happened at WrestleMania when Cody Rhodes wouldn't pull the trigger, wouldn't use the championship.
You can go as low as you want at this point. You can't see me. Referee can't see me.
Why? Why?
That was the answer. History. I think he's already made history, John.
History. You don't have to act like this.
He's trying to own history. That's the point. That's why he wants to retire with that championship and with the referee down. Randy Orton.
Okay. RKO out of nowhere. What? Ah. 2.
Randy Orton knew that was his opportunity, and Cena is now reeling.
Well, a roller coaster. 60 seconds this was. Swinging back and forth. Both men looking to be closing in on the win. Randy's in a bad way, but I think John Cena is even worse off at this point.
Oh, Jack Patton, I'm not even sure he can breathe.
The fans are chanting bullshit. Oh shit.
You're going to have to tell me twice. Oh God, you remember that pent-up rage that was supposed to be targeting at Kevin Owens? It didn't just dissipate. It's remained and it's been refocused on John Cena.
What are you talking about? This man's had pent-up rage for 25 years. Randy Orton is up. Get out, John.
Oh, jeez.
Somebody get a doctor over here. Chad went head first into the steps.
The Chad Patton's dog.
And now John Cena sending Randy Orton off the ring post.
Well, the referee, Chad Patton, was trying to plead with Randy Orton, speak some sense, get him back in the ring, and that was the moment John Cena capitalized and got straight back into this.
And again, I got to admit something here, Wade. John has been just a step quicker tonight to beat Randy Orton with a punch.
He's got a look on his face that he's loved every second of it so far. He's trying to embarrass and humiliate Randy Orton in his hometown.
Well, he's going to do that if he puts him through his table here. record book, I should say, on the face of Cena. Now John with Randy Orton up top. Focusing on the announce table now. Randy Orton, though, he's got John up on his own. And Randy Orton now. Look at this. Randy with an
AA to Cena. AA. Orton with an A to Cena. To the table.
John Cena bouncing off the table. Spine first off this reinforced steel table.
And Randy's talking to himself now, and that's never a good thing.
You might want to get back, Cole. You've already dodged danger once this evening.
Where do you want me to go? Randy now just dragging John Cena up, talking some trash as he's doing it.
Randy, 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 Randy. Cena's out. Cena's out. Hell. Yeah. What is Orton looking for now? I mean, he can use any weapon he wants. Because I know this is a no DQ match, but freaking the ref down. Yeah! Orton has a table. What is Orton gonna do with that table? Table.
Randy Orton, he set up a table, Wade. Randy Orton is now setting up a table. I mean, he's already put John into one and thrown one, and now he's got the hood over an announce table that he's tossing out of harm's way, and he's going to drag John Cena now.
The morality goes out the window. Referee's down. Take your chance. Make this a street fight.
Oh, Jesus. Damn, into the step.
Randy off the steel steps here.
No, not an AA through the damn table. No? Yeah? AA of AA. AA from Orton to Cena through the table. AA from Orton to Cena through the table. A from Randy. Randy's grabbing the prime.
He's exalted this evening. You can't blame him, but John Cena back to right to this point. 2 tables he's been through.
But wait, there's a serious problem here. We don't have an official. This has turned into an all-out street fight, an absolute brawl. Referee Chad Patton's been down for a number of minutes. He went head first into the steel steps.
Well, we need a contingency plan. Because this match is continuing.
Well, maybe General Manager Pierce should figure out sending another.
This is awesome.
It is awesome, guys, but
this is awesome. This is awesome.
Until a referee finally shows up, there's nothing stopping you. Guaranteed victory.
Yeah, let's go. Come on. Come on. RKO out of nowhere. Again. RKO to Cena. I knew it. 1. Ooh. Whoa, what?
Well, the frustration is palpable inside this arena. The hometown boy had it won, but somehow I'll give all the credit in the world. After going through 2 tables and tasting an RKO, John Cena refuses to die.
2.
And now as Randy talks to the official, John Cena is stalking him from behind.
Oh.
Bounced off the face.
RKO.
The official's down again. Randy Orton's got the damn championship.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And now General Manager Nick Aldis from SmackDown in a trying to get the official Eddie Orango to come too.
I'll tell you right now, I've seen many championship shots to the cranium in my time. That was about as hard a hit as I have ever seen. I'm not surprised as this was focused on the referee who's down. And Randy, of course, frustrated. He had this one.
They're not gonna stop this match. I know they aren't.
The general manager.
Get another referee, Nick.
And then he left.
After seeing two carcasses of referees, who can blame nobody else who wanted to run down? There's some
RKO to all this. RKO. 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 RKO.
Randy Orton for losing his right at this point.
He had the title won a number of times in this match. John Cena is defenseless in the corner. Randy Orton is backing up into position. He tried to do
Punt kick for a punt kick. Is it gonna bring back the band? Punt kick. Is it gonna bring back the punt kick? Come on. Please be no goddamn security. It's our... I knew it. R-Truth. I knew it. R-Truth would come out. I knew it. Low blow to frickin' Norton. No. 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 Don't know.
Cena has the championship gold in hand again, right off the skull of Orton. He gets rid of the evidence, into the cover. Again, no official, but
Come on, Norton, kick out, please. No, not like this. No. God damn it, man.
I don't even know what to say anymore, except the fact that the old John Cena never, in a million years, would have taken a victory like that.
Well, which is
what made him special. Wade, that is what made John Cena special.
Well, you're a reformed fanboy like a lot of people at this point, but this is the most desperate, soulless John Cena we have ever seen. But crucially, that's irrelevant right now. What is relevant is that John Cena is still the champ.
He wants to retire the title. The last real champion in his mind is,
well, this was the second referee who got fouled Eddie Orango championship shot to the skull, connecting with a flush RKO. And Randy had this one. This was the moment. This place should have come unglued. And Randy should have been the 50th-time world champion.
Randy's going to suffer a lot of fines after the carnage he left as his frustration.
RKO, Martin, anyone in reasonable range took one. Our producers, our executives, Jamie Noble face first, bouncing off the mat. And this was when Randy Orton lined up the punt, and it should have been executed. That was the kill shot.
R-Truth out here to save his long-time buddy, I guess. Always a fan of Cena. Also, of course, the officials go out and just delivered a little blow in, and then it was just a
distraction from Austin. Open the window for John Cena to do the dastardly, take it as low as you want. And Randy Orton at this point with that championship shot is out completely cold. Yet hope beyond hope. There will be some way he could kick out of this. But the 3 count was in.
You know what made me so angry about all this? The fact that that was a great match. John put on a hell of a show.
I know you can't see it, but can you hear me? Because I'm telling you. Oh, no.
You say one more thing. I don't need music. I'm gonna slip repercussions.
This is it.
What I need is competition. And I sure as hell don't need you. Drink it in, St. Louis. Because this is what the last real champion looks like.
Oh, wow.